So you guys have probably not heard of this game before, but it's called Assassin's Creed Origins. And I'm gonna talk about it. But for those of you who don't know, Assassin's Creed is basically think of Assassin's Creed as being a CEO shooter simulator. And that's basically what it is. So you may be wondering, why Origins specifically? Well, that's cause it's my well, second played game from the series. First one being I think it was Assassin's Creed Rogue. Is Rogue the one with the pirates? Let me check that. Oh yeah, I was right. So it is the one with pirates. But yeah, the first Assassins I ever played was Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is a pretty damn good game. I honestly liked playing it a lot. Just like being a pirate and an assassin at the same time. That shit sounds awesome. In the game Rogue, you can like customize your ship and stuff and upgrade it, which is cool. Assassin's Creed Rogue is like my first ever Assassin's Creed game in the series or franchise. I totally recommend that one. I totally recommend Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's a pretty good game. Even the even the even the story is good, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, I was a kid back then, and I didn't really I didn't really care much. I was just like, whoa, an assassin. I want to be an assassin. But yeah, definitely check that one out. It's a pretty good game. I totally recommend it. But back to the main game I was talking about, Assassin's Creed Origins. So Assassin's Creed Origins has a story in it, and basically the story is about Bayek, who is a Magi, which is which is like an original assassin before it was an assassin. That doesn't make sense. A Magi was like an original assassin, but they weren't assassins; they were Magi's. And you play as Bayek, and you go around throughout Egypt, um, assassinating every single bad guy who uh, was involved with the death of your kid, and yeah, that's pretty much the story for the game. Let me talk about the weapons. So there's weapons in the game, and there are all kinds of different varieties and different styles, I should say. So you got like the maces, heavy blades, swords, uh, stuff like that. Tribute. They each have like different perks and let's call them attributes. So with each weapon, it has perks on it, and if it does, the perk goes to 4 bars. So the max is 4 bars, and depending on how many bars that weapon has, it equals to like the amount of success in a chance you'd get from a weapon. For example, let's say a weapon had like adrenaline regeneration and it was like 3 out of 4 bars, so it'd be a greater chance of regenerating adrenaline. because of that perk. A weapon could also have like different perks to them. A poison for like a side effect, or like sleep as a side effect. I don't know how that works, but it's in the game. There's also there's instant charge where you charge up your weapon and instantly. So there's that too. Stuff like that for like um, the side effects of weapons. It keeps the game pretty interesting. Not too much, but at least enough. Costumes, like outfits. The outfits vary from mid to like good. There's some like interesting. Okay, so the outfits are all interesting, but none of them really look great. I don't know. That's just my opinion though, cause I don't know. I just see them and then some of them just look weird. At least to me. No hate or anything, but there are some decent ones though. I will say that. So as for combat, the combat in the game is actually not so boring. Uh, you can use different weapons in combat, and the fighting is pretty much like the other games. It's just a bit more different. You're not really like an assassin, more like a warrior, which is kind of odd now that I think about it. But it's still a fresh take on the combat. But yeah, the combat is pretty entertaining. It's pretty fun. You never get like tired of fighting bad guys, so long as you have like different weapons to use from. Okay, so exploring in the game is pretty fun. So there's like this huge map and like a lot of areas to like see and explore, but it's all desert though, which makes sense because it's in Egypt. But there's like empty space in between like certain places, and you can't really do much. All you can do is just like travel through it, or like I don't know, run or something. I guess like there really isn't much to do in those empty spaces, and it gets pretty annoying to like travel through it because like there's no checkpoints around in that area. So you're just pretty much traveling on your horse or camel all the way to that destination, which I find a bit annoying. So, but nonetheless, the exploration is pretty fun. For some reason, younger me just enjoyed exploring all the areas and stuff because I've never been to Egypt before, and that's why I kind of liked it. Now there are some small details that I've noticed where if you're out swimming, you can dive under the water and explore, and the underwater areas look pretty good. A lot of details to them, like fishes and whatnot. And also, if you get out of the water, Bayek will like do a little like shake of his little shake it off of water, where he just shakes off the water. Or if you like crouch near a cat and you you stay there, it'll eventually have the player pet the cat like automatically, which I think is a nice little detail. All in all, I think the game was, I'd say, a game that I see through in rose tinted glasses, only because I was like a youngster when I played this game, and it was pretty fun because I've never been to Egypt, you know, and it looked like an interesting concept to me during that time. But on a little note, the music is hella good. Like it really makes you feel like you're in a sandy area. It makes you feel like you're in Egypt, basically. But yeah, I think Assassin's Creed Origins is a refreshing take on the series.
Wake up, it's the first of the month.